This is a brief introduction about the MMM global community. MMM is a mutual aid fund. MMM is a social financial network, and it is a community of people who want to be free. How does it work? People exchange their spare money to improve their well-being. What does it mean, spare money? For example, you have $50 or $70 that you don't use this month, but you're not gonna need it. Better give it to someone who needs it. Don't keep it in your drawer. So you give it today, and then when you will need it, somebody else will give it back to you. And you can even expect more than the amount that you helped with. Today you help someone, tomorrow someone else will help you. Direct money transfers among participants. So there is no central account. There is no place where all the money would be gathered and redistributed. No. All the money are distributed between participants itself. So the MMM community just connects those people who want to give help with those who need it right now. Everybody gains from this new trustful financial relationship. I mean, everybody, only if they could realize it. Every single person and being in this world. MMM advantages. So there are 30% per month for your help in MMM. You give help to somebody now, and after a month you can require it back with 30% more, if you need it, obviously. Plus 10% referral bonus for help made by people you invited to MMM, your friends, relatives, acquaintances. So, for example, if your friend came in MMM and he gave $100 help to somebody, you can get $10, but it's not out of the money that he gave to help with. No, it's given from the community. MMM managers benefits. So if you're a manager in MMM, there are some benefits you can expect, which is 5% from the first level participant contributions, those who you consult directly. There's 3% from the second level participants contributions, which is from those whose managers are your first level participants, and so on. It comes 1%, third level, 0.5, fourth, 0.3, and so on, until there's 0.01 out of all the next levels, starting from the 9th level. So you can build structures and you can get benefits out of it. Examples of MMM help, 30% per month. So for example, if you provide help with $50 to somebody in a month, you can expect to have 65. In 2 months, you can expect 85. In 3 months, you can expect to have $110. Somebody after 3 months that you provided help with can give you back even more than twice back. And if, for example, you give $100 to somebody, in 1 month you can expect to have $130, then $169, and after 3 months you can expect to have around $220. So after giving help with 100, you can expect to have 220. What does it mean? It means you can have a higher quality of life. So for example, you want a vacation which costs $500, you can just, let's say, give help to somebody, contribute to somebody with $225 around, and after 3 months, if you want, you can get it 500 back. So in this way, everything can be discounted. If you want a car, if you want a laptop, if you want a house, the amount can be discounted due and thanks to the MMM community. How is it possible? MMM uses the same concept like all banks. Yes, all banks uses the same concept. Insurance companies, pension funds, world currencies like dollars, euro, all of them use the same concept. The only thing they don't want you to know is that they have such great benefits out of it. The bankers, everybody who deals with the banks and rules and controls the bank, they get all that. Why do you think they buy a new yacht, they buy new islands, and so on? Where do they get all this money from? Yes, they get all this money from you. What MMM does, they just give all these opportunities and benefits to you, to simple people. You can have all of that the bankers and other great rulers of this world have. People are paid from the money collected from other people. So it's exactly the same. It's just redistribution of money, but a fair one. How is it possible? The explanation is that MMM, imagine it's a huge drawer where people put the money they currently don't use, which they earlier used to put in their bank account. So instead of going to a bank account, just go to MMM, help somebody, and then later on you can take out from this drawer the amount you deposited plus 30% bonus for every month, which is compounded every month. So 30% is not after 3 months, 30% is after 1 month. This is a community of a mutual financial help. Today, our global banking system is controlling people. People are tied up by economic constraints, loans, mortgages, leasings. So everything that people do all their life is around paying back those loans, working over hours, working loads of hours and Saturdays and Sundays, forgetting about themselves, about their health, about their family, forgetting everything, just trying to get rid of these loans. It's awful, actually. So this way, they are being controlled. People are being controlled. Countries are being controlled. Everything is being controlled through these wise, smart pools. Central banks are not controlled by governments. It's very important to understand. Central Bank of Philippines, Central Bank of USA, Central Bank of Russia, these are nothing else but simple words, central bank. And they're controlled by private people who have their own private interests. Know that. All financial institutions are in fact structured as financial pyramids. You know that? They pay people only from the money collected from other people. Yes. MMM uses the same concept but as a mutual aid fund. So this is the same concept, the same idea, the same mathematics, but a bit differently. People exchange their money voluntarily. It's important to understand, to be conscious, and to know what you're doing. So people in MMM are aware, are conscious, and whatever their actions are voluntary. Nobody's forced to anything. Let me tell you a short history of MMM. In 1902, after the collapse of USSR, there came democracy, and with the democracy there came a chaos. In 1994, in Russia, there was a predatory privatization of a national wealth of the country. A few businessmen have stolen the whole wealth of the country, all gas, gold, properties, factories, land. It's a topic I can speak a lot about. So after the fall of USSR, all the companies and everything which was actually property of the country, of the nation, they were privatized by private people. So here you have a man who knows about this idea. He comes and he says, this factory, this building, this houses, this is mine. He didn't do anything, but because of the laws at that time, and obviously only the top ones, only the oligarchs did that, they made the rules and the laws for themselves. So if there was a plant, a company that was successful, they just took it on their own. That's it. But lucky us, this story is the story behind the appearance of modern Russian billionaires. This is what I just explained to you. This is how they got billionaires. It means stealing from the nation. And one person tried to stop this robbery, and this is Mr. Sergei Mavrodi. Wonderful person. He was a rich and successful businessman, mathematician who made the concept of MMM, where people help each other. So he was very wealthy anyway, he had money, but he didn't feel good about it. It's not right. And this is why he made MMM. He wanted to stop it, and he could have done it. All of us could have done it if the government didn't involve. So he created the first MMM structure versus the predatory privatization of the country's wealth. The film The Pyramid is based on this true story of the year 94. You should check about it. It's an interesting one. You can find it on internet. It's translated in English as well. So now MMM 2014 has had combined the genius idea and the modern technology to help people all over the world. MMM Global is global and widespread. Thanks to Bitcoins and perfect money, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can participate in it. There are 138 million members right now in 107 countries. Yes, we are spreading. 4 years of activity and $14 billion assistance provided. the fastest growing community of people in the world. People are more and more aware. People rebel towards what is happening now, and people want to take the power in their own hands. And this is how it should be. The goals of MMM Global is to improve the well-being of all the people in the world, is to spread the money among people so that they gain financial freedom. Everybody is a God-gifted person, and everybody has to pursue his life not thinking about loans and money and slavery. This is MMM is a substitution of the modern banking system, which is unfair. We want to make our own community, our own system that will bring wealth to me, to my family, to my kids, to my nation, to my country. And MMM is about creating a new, fair financial relationship among people. There shouldn't be a boss, a cool guy, and there shouldn't be a guy that is a slave. No, everybody is equal. We are proud to say that MMM was able and is able to help people. There is MMM charity, and whenever there were some cataclysms, we did help. As you can see in this photo, we did help children, people. We did help in India, we did help in Indonesia, Russia, Moldova, and a lot of countries. And we look forward and we want to help more people, and we need your help. So what does it all mean? Obviously, you can have things discounted, you can have a better quality of life, but the goal of the MMM Global, of the MMM community, is not to make somebody rich, is not to make you with loads of money. The goal is to make a fair, beautiful world, is to make a happy family everywhere, is to make a happy nation, a happy world. So MMM right now has no competition, it is unique. And it's important to understand MMM is legal. People have right to exchange their money among themselves. They have already paid taxes to earn this money. So you worked, you earned your money. You're free to do whatever you want with this money. I mean, as long as it's good for others and beneficial. If you want, you can gift it to somebody. You don't have to pay taxes from giving a gift. However, you need to think the different countries have, for example, some taxes even on gifts. Yes, so you must be aware of the laws in your country. MMM enables to give help to all people, linking all the world together. MMM boosts the businesses, economies, and the whole country. So obviously, if you have a bit more money and you have an idea about business, you don't need to go to the bank asking for those loans and enslaving to that bank. You can just participate in MMM and you can boost your business, you can make your idea, you can fulfill your dream. MMM unites people. All of us come together in MMM to change the world, to change our lives. I came in MMM, I changed my life, and I want to help others to change their own lives, because I know it's going to be good for my family, for my kids, and for my grandchildren, grandchildren. This is what I want for them. Indeed, MMM unites all the world. So participate, come to us, learn more about us, and there you'll find happiness. Thank you. Together, we change the world.